Hi, this is Robin Heppel from Funeral Futurist Websites, and we're continuing our funeral home website training series. Today we're going to be talking about creating landing pages for targeted advertising. And the reason why we want to do this is that we can then create a specific page for different ads that we have, whether they're in church bulletins or some other forms of print advertising that you want to track, but also it's really important if you're marketing to a specific niche or targeted group that you speak more directly to them and don't be so general. So if you're talking to a specific church group, then you want to have a more specific landing page that's really just talking to them and not talking to anyone else. And this is what you need to do. You're going to go into your dashboard and click Pages. Instead of clicking post and adding a new post, you're going to actually add a new page. Then you're going to want to write a niche specific title. Then you're going to type in the text into the visual tab or paste in the text if you've already written it into the HTML tab. You're going to then add any images if applicable. Then go back and just finish text formatting so the text looks good. Then we're going to look at the different attributes for that page, whether that page is going to be, if it's going to be part of your main menu. Then we're going to look at what template that you could use for that, and also what order you want to put in there. Then if you don't want your page to be in the regular navigation, you can actually make it so that it's excluded, so you actually exclude the page. Then you want to shorten the permalink to just one or two words, preferably one word. So instead of having Catholic funeral services in your town as the URL, you'd want to just have yourfuneralchapel.com/Catholic. And then you click Publish and your landing page is created. So let's create one. So we're at the website, and we'll just click on, we'll go to the dashboard here. So we're going to click on Pages, Add New, and we're going to add then our title, and then we're going to add in the text. So I've got some text here. This is just some filler text. And then we want to add an image. Maybe we'll add the image a little bit lower. And this is different than adding an obituary image. We've uploaded the image. Wrap it to the left, and we'll keep it make it maybe just a tad smaller. Insert into post. Then we can take a look to see what other editing that we want to do. So if you want to bold anything, maybe we want to bold some of these. On a landing page too, you're doing it for two reasons. One, you're doing it so you can track your advertising. The other thing is you want to maybe have some form of call to action as well. So maybe you would have at the bottom, click here to download our funeral planning guide for Catholics, as this is an example. So again, we're talking more directly to them. Or some other, either to call the funeral home or to maybe fill out a form to go to the contact page and to contact you. Then we want to look at the attributes here. So what we're going to do with this one is we're going to hide it. We're not going to have it part of the main navigation. So it doesn't really matter what page parent it is. We'll just leave it like this. We're going to leave it as just the default template, and I 9 times out of 10 do this. The only other option that I would use, depending on which funeral theme you have, is maybe the full width page if you wanted to not have the sidebar there. And for order, since we're going to exclude the page, really doesn't matter of what order it shows up. But what I do is I'd number this 300. And what that's going to do is it's just going to order your pages a little bit better in the library of pages that you have. And we're going to exclude this page, so we have to uncheck the box. So it says include this page in user menus, so we actually don't want that to happen, so we're going to exclude it. And now we're going to go up and check out this permalink here. And this is just way too wordy. You wouldn't want that in your ad or anything like that. So you can actually edit this, and as long as there's not another page or post named the exact same thing, you'll be fine. And then just press save here. So you can see now that just says yourfuneralchapel.com/Catholic. And once we've done that, we publish the page. And we can view the page here. So you can see we've got this big long title, but we have a really nice short little URL up here. And then that's what you can use in your ad. And here we've got everything there. But you can see it's not in our menu here, nor is it in the Pages menu, because we've hidden it and just from the users. So, but people who type this in, this is a landing page. We expect people to land here if they're coming right from an ad, instead of having them go to your home page and that. So you now have the ability to talk directly to these people as if these were the only people that you provided services for. And you can do this with all the different denominations depending of your market. You could do this with different groups. So maybe you could have one for Rotary page. Maybe you could have one. So if you're advertising in your Rotary bulletin, in the ads, just don't send them to the home page. Send them to the Rotary page, and then that you can talk kind of more directly. You have more things in common with them. And then you could even have one for veterans. So then it would be yourfuneralchapel.com/veterans, and then that page would be very patriotic and picture of maybe of the flag and the different things that you do, and you could talk directly to those people as well. So it is limitless how many pages you could create. You just want to make sure that you create them and that you're speaking to them and really making them feel understood. That's the whole purpose of this. So just to review, you click Pages and then Add New. You then add the niche specific title. Then you type in the text in the Visual tab or paste the text into the HTML tab. You add the images if that's applicable. Do your final tweaking of your formatting. Select the attributes that you want, being the page, what page parent if applicable, what template if applicable, and what order. Then uncheck the exclude pages if that's what you want to do. Make sure you shorten that permalink to just one word, preferably one word, but 2 words max. And click publish, and then advertise that page. For more information about funeral home websites and training videos, visit funeralfutureswebsites.com. And if you have any questions, make sure that you email them to me at questions@funeralfutures.com. This is Rob Heppel for Funeral Futures Websites.